Hello, a warm welcome. We've dropped anchor here on the south coast of England at St Mary's Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Southampton versus Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Mohamed El-Yunusi, number 6, Oriol Romeo, number 8, James Ward-Prowse, number 11, Nathan Redmond.
And here's how the lineup looks for Southampton. Alex McCarthy is the goalkeeper. James Ward-Prowse starts with Oriol Romeo in the centre of midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. The initial 11 for Wolves.
Well, as you can see, they're playing with a diamond in midfield, which allows them to dominate the central area, but does leave them exposed out wide.
Thank you for attending St Mary's Stadium. Enjoy the game.
And the match is underway. Showing a lot of guile there. Oh, goodness gracious me! It's a special goal from miles out.
Well, here it is again, and just look how he sets himself ready to hit this. He judges the flight of the ball perfectly, and what a sweet connection. That's a brilliant goal.
So underway again here, 1-0 the score. And continues his run. Well, spot on with that challenge. Superb effort to keep it in. Jimenez. And threading it forward. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. Redmond. Armstrong. Will take it away. He won the ball. Moutinho. Podence. Now with Jimenez. Surely! Well, he missed the target and then some. Wide it went. Good movement. Jimenez. Regained possession. Armstrong. Walker-Peters. Elyounoussi. And space available inside. Able to close down the shot. He continues his run. And let's give credit to the defending. Moutinho. On to Jimenez. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, it could be on for him here. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Oriol Romeu. Romeu. Moving the ball forward with purpose. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Well, a second goal for them here. Moutinho. Now Dendoncker. And giving it away. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. Raúl Jimenez. Real chance. In it goes! To reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Che Adams. Elyounoussi. Well, a good tackle. Attacking possibilities for Wolves here. Nelson Semedo. Crossing possibilities. To be, and a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now.
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and then what a strike. The lovely half volley. It's so difficult to keep these down. This is a very tidy finish.
So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Well, couldn't find a teammate, unfortunately, and a throw-in to come. And play halted, free kick given. Couldn't keep the ball. Oriol Romeu. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Che Adams. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
And a long way out here. Well, I think he'll be a bit cross with himself based on that free kick. Not the execution he was looking for. Roma Saiz. Hwang Hee-chan. Now with Jimenez. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Could cross it in here. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. Elyounoussi. Che Adams. Armstrong. On the ball, Mohamed Elyounoussi. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Takes aim! Really good diving save. Well, play was allowed to carry on, but now that it's come to a halt, a caution. And played short. This looks promising. And closed down straight away. Alert defending. Podence. And options in the centre. A wild effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. The cross is on. However, a well thought out piece of defending. Oriol Romeu. Bednarek. Well, keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however. Well, he's given us away. Breaking at pace. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Dendoncker. It's with Moutinho. Nelson Semedo. On to Jimenez. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Che Adams. And unable to keep the ball. Moutinho. Dendoncker. Oh, he's given us away. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Well, the referee might have been tempted to reach for his pocket, but wasn't.
Well, it's a foul, but not a bad one. A warning is just about the right decision.
Ward-Prowse. Not a great pass. Moutinho. Dendoncker. Excellent vision. Marçal. Not away completely. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Redmond. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. I must say, this looks promising. Space and time for the cross. Possession one. Moutinho. Now with Jimenez. Oh, breezing past him. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. Now sending it in. And heading it just over the bar. Romeu. Armstrong. We're getting the ball forward. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Dendoncker. On to Jimenez. Moutinho. And space here on the flank. Well, possibilities inside the box. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Over it comes. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. And Wolves come away with it. Nelson Semedo. The ball with Podence. Nelson Semedo has it. Struggling to keep the ball. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Ward-Prowse. An alert intervention. Dendoncker. Hwang Hee-chan. Romain Saiss. Moutinho. Now with Jimenez. Nicely timed tackle. Raúl Jimenez. And let's give credit to the defending. Oriol Romeu. Well, wait, don't go anywhere. We're going to have 5 additional minutes. Hwang Hee-chan. Well, sloppy in possession from Wolves. Oriol Romeu. And Nathan Redmond with it. Romeu. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Romeu. He must finish, and a goal it is to put them in front again, no less than they deserve.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
On with the game then, 3-2. What will happen next? Dendoncker. And taking it away. Elyounoussi. Romeu. On the ball, Mohamed Elyounoussi. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, he's been brilliant. He finished his goals really well. He's shown a great awareness of how to find space, and his movement has caused them all sorts of problems. Surely he'll get his hat-trick in the second half.
Moving the ball forward with purpose. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. Raúl Jimenez. Real chance. In it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking. Crossing possibilities. It has to be. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now. Takes aim. Really good diving save. Well, play was allowed to carry. Now sending it in. And heading it just over the bar. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
He must finish. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Must be! Well, a powerful effort, but he couldn't quite keep the shot down. Ward-Prowse. Armstrong. Redmond. Perfect tackle. Marçal. In the right place to cut out the pass. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Armstrong. Oh, moving it nicely. Well, putting it wide from there. Disappointing. Dendoncker. Wang Hee-chan. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. The delivery towards the back post. Well, in fact, a good but straightforward claim by the keeper. This is looking threatening. And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Now sending it in. And Moutinho with it. Well, possibilities inside the box. No real challenge for the goalkeeper. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Ward-Prowse. Che Adams. And unable to keep possession. Promising sequence. Well, that's wonderful attacking play. And through for the goal kick. He hit it with power. Cody. Moutinho. Now Dendoncker. Playing with purpose and control. Oh, he's through here. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. So the ball rolling again at 3-all.
Number 9, Raul Jimenez. Substitution for
Ward-Prowse.
Coming off the
Romeu.
pitch, number 11, Nathan Redmond.
Well, it's been such a good game so far. Chances and goals at both ends, and all played at a great tempo. It's certainly been a good watch.
Dendoncker. And out for a throw-in. The pass could have been better. Read it superbly to take back possession. Armstrong. Djenepo.
Happy birthday, Adriano, and have a fantastic day from your friends Rachel.
And a long way out. But the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. Well, we're into the final half hour. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Moving forward effectively. Marçal, really good interception. Armstrong. It's with Moussa Djenepo. Che Adams. And attempting the through ball. Oh, it almost did the trick for them. Great defending. Dendoncker. Podence. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Cody. Now Dendoncker. Running with the ball confidently. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. And with play stopped, they will make the change now.
Number 32, Leandro Dembele, to be replaced by number 8, Ruben Neves.
And you need your defender to take charge. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Walker-Peters. Djenepo. On the ball, Mohamed Elyounoussi. Oh, they've lost it. Jimenez. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Armstrong. Chance to do damage. And he's in. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. The high press was very much on, using his strength to shield the ball. Armstrong. And the keeper's delighted to see that sail well over the bar. Goal kick. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Ward-Prowse. Armstrong. Oh, he's given the ball away. Ruben Neves. It's with Ruben Neves. Difficult to stop him. Using his physical strength to shield it. A fine reading of the situation. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. There's plenty of know-how in the ball shielding department. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Moutinho. Nelson Semedo. And a throw-in forthcoming. And the problem not completely solved. Well, they can bring it out now. Ward-Prowse. Still passing it around with authority. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Marçal. Hwang Hee-chan. On the ball, Marçal. Every pass hitting its target. Really getting stuck in defensively. I must say, this looks promising. Che Adams. Armstrong. A really effective shielding under pressure. Ruben Neves. Now with Jimenez. Ruben Neves. The cross is on. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. Djenepo. Kyle Walker-Peters has it. Romeu. And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. 10 minutes to go then. Moutinho. Ruben Neves. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. And intercepted it. Moutinho. Now with Jimenez. Very comfortable when in possession. Jimenez. Delightful pass. Oh, that's a solid piece of defending when it looked as though it might go wrong for them.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
How can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? Ward-Prowse. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Marçal. It's with Ruben Neves. Jimenez. Well, high marks for that pass. Now with Jimenez. It's with Moutinho. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Getting in there to take it away. Well, the attack looks promising. He's protecting it well. Djenepo. Not quite the cross he was hoping for. Marçal. On to Jimenez. Moutinho. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
And they will make the change now. Romain Saïss. Well, it's a great advantage to any side when you're as comfortable on the ball as they are. And given away.
Well, the players should be inspired by this. The crowd have really got behind them today.
Ward-Prowse. Romeu. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. El-Yunusi. This could square the game. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Nelson Semedo. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Ward-Prowse. El-Yunusi. Well, do they have a goal in their future? They're giving it a go. Ward-Prowse. El-Yunusi. A wonderful intervention. And there it is, the final whistle. This is not exactly what Southampton fans wanted to see in terms of the result. A defeat here.
Yes, Derek, it was a tight game between two very good sides, but they lost concentration late on, and it's cost them dearly. They'll need to get over that quickly.
Well, a genuine handful for opponents, as is often the case. Raúl Jiménez, what did you make of him?
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.